have been telling you about a body parts found in the trunk of a Tesla owned by the singer David. We now know who the victim is in this case, and there are a lot of twists and turns.
Physically, but in the back of my mind, she died. And I didn't even cry, not a single tear.
The Tesla frunk only held charging cables and bad takeout. Welcome to the plot twist of the century. Don't let the punchline fool you. This is serious business. Multiple outlets report that a body in advanced decay was discovered inside an impounded Tesla registered to the artist known as Dv4d's.
According to law enforcement sources, that her body was not intact. And that it appeared that she may have been dead inside that car for an extended period of time.
So singer David is in some hot water.
Launching a criminal investigation that instantly blew past gossip and into a full-on inquiry. Law enforcement sources confirmed the vehicle's registration tied it to David Anthony Burke.
This has led to a police investigation on the West Coast. Authorities say they were called to an impound lot in Hollywood after someone noticed a foul odor coming from a car. Once inside, they discovered a decomposing body wrapped in plastic. The car, which was a Tesla that belonged to a singer and Queens native who goes by the name David, spelled with A4.
And investigators treated the scene with the highest forensic urgency because the remains were so deteriorated that initial identification was difficult. The presence of the body in a high-profile artist vehicle pushed an already volatile celebrity ecosystem into panic mode. Police procedures, chain of custody for the car, and immediate forensic triage became front-page material. Importantly, reporting makes clear the discovery itself and the car's registration are facts being handled by investigators, not courtroom verdicts.
Tonight, the Los Angeles Police Department is investigating a gruesome discovery at an impound lot. Human remains found inside a Tesla, that vehicle belonging to a chart-topping musician.
Authorities are working to establish who had control or access to that vehicle during the relevant window. If Teslas are computers on wheels, this one might be the most revealing hard drive in Hollywood. Investigators are treating the Tesla as a trove of digital evidence. GPS traces, lock, unlock logs, valet owner timestamps, and any camera or telemetry data could be pivotal. Modern vehicles log an astonishing amount of metadata every stop, range of motion, and sometimes even in-car camera footage, and prosecutors and defense teams alike recognize how decisive those logs can be. Police reportedly executed search warrants to seize devices and data tied to the vehicle and associated properties. Forensic teams will attempt to build a minute-by-minute timeline indicating who accessed the car and when. That means the key may be in the data. A single GPS ping or door open timestamp could corroborate or undercut online theories. But digital evidence must be handled impeccably to be admissible, and defense teams will challenge chain of custody, data integrity, and context. In short, the car isn't just a container, it's a potential witness, full of silent testimony that could be decisive. California doesn't do romantic. When it comes to minors, it does statutory code. If investigators establish a relationship between an adult and a minor, California law is crystal clear. The age of consent is 18, and Penal Code section 261, 5 governs unlawful sexual conduct with minors. That statute treats sexual activity with minors as a crime regardless of alleged consent, and penalties and filing options vary by age differences and circumstances. Legal commentators note that such cases raise distinct questions. Was the adult over 21? Were there other aggravating factors? And that prosecutors decide charges based on the totality of evidence, from digital confirmations to witness statements to forensic reports. But in public discourse, it's easy to conflate criminal elements, grooming, exploitation, with rumor. The law requires proof. In short, if alleged messages show sexual with someone under 18, the allegation isn't merely salacious, it's potentially criminal. That's why digital authentication and careful legal steps are essential before courtroom moves. He hasn't been cuffed yet, but his calendar is looking emptier than a politician's promise list. Multiple news outlets report that, at the time of initial reporting, David Dv4d's had not been formally named a suspect and was said to be cooperating with investigators while police executed search warrants at properties connected to him. Law enforcement's posture, cautious, evidence-driven, and deliberately opaque, contrasts sharply with the court of public opinion, which moved toward immediate condemnation. Fans and critics polarized. Some insisted on due process and pointed to the difference between registration and guilt, while others treated the publicly available ties, car registration, alleged chats, photos, as morally decisive. We'll continue following verified updates and keeping speculation separate from confirmed details. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future updates. And as always, keep your comments respectful. Real people's lives are involved. Thanks for watching and take care until next time.